Good morning. Yes, I've made my bulletproof with nootropics coffee this morning. I'm out of plant cream, so I've got a tiny bit of oat milk in there as well. Okay, sleep. Sleep was pretty good. I don't remember tossing and turning. I did go to bed and I took a little melatonin, like a 2.5 milligram. So, yeah, what would I give that? 6 or a 7 out of 10 sleep. All right, what did I eat today? Yesterday, sorry, today's day 9, but this is day 8, the vlog for day 8. I had a bulletproof coffee in the morning with plant cream with my nootropics. I made my electrolytes, did a video on that showing what I do there. And for breakfast I had beef strips, that blade roast I cooked, cut into strips, with my carny mayo on it, my butter mayo. What are we calling it? It's like a carnivore mayo because it's a mixture of ghee, tallow, schmaltz and lard. I mixed it all up. I just used whatever fat I had, and to taste, of course, because that's the biggest thing when you're making a mayo is that you taste it and you like the taste of it. Yes, and I just spread that, so I didn't melt it or anything. I just had it cold on my beef strips. So that was good. You know, interestingly, yesterday I was not looking for food. So that problem I had over the weekend definitely was because I needed more fat. And I will explain. So then I went to the beef shed and beef shed. I'll pop the footage in as we go for the different things. And I did have a plan. I was going to get some chuck, pork belly and some steaks. I switched out the chuck for a skirt steak. I found a skirt steak, pardon me, and I've been wanting a skirt steak forever. Now, I've got it today, and my goal this morning before I leave, I'm going down to a girlfriend's and staying overnight and just having, 24 hours, and then I'll be back. But, of course, I will do my vlog wherever. So I wanted to get a bit of that skirt steak done before I go. I want to have a look at it. Anyway, I've been doing a bit of research on it. So I got 2 massive Scotch fillets, thick, like super thick, like tomahawk thick. And I've cut them in the middle. And one of them was so big, I ended up cutting it in half too because I don't eat that much in one sitting. I have smaller meals. So that was fabulous, going to Beef Shed getting that, because I didn't have any red meat. So the skirt steak's great. I'm so glad I've got that. It's really thick, and I just need to, all the skirt steak I've seen is super thin, and you just cook it really quick and eat it. So, which is what I'm going to do this morning. After I finish here, I'm going to go and check it out, inspect it, prep it, cook some of it, and then decide whether I'm taking that with me to Mandurah or whether I'll pick something up on the way. So then when I did get home and I did that prep and sorted out got some sausages, got Bottavos. They make beautiful Bottavos at the Beef Shed here in Malaga. So I grabbed one of them, and it's got spices and herbs in it. It's got no filler. Their other sausages have like up to 60% carbs in them. I don't buy them for me, but they make great sausages. Like my husband, I've tried, I think one flavour, or maybe one flavour other than the Bottavos, and it was delicious what I tried. But I don't eat that. Anyway, the Bottavos sausage is amazing. Everyone loves it that tries it. So I got that for me just for when I need to change it up. Lovely flavoured sausage, all there. But then I cooked a Scotch fillet, and I had that yesterday. I just had it with I just melted some tallow while I was cooking it, and I just had that on it, and I've got some footage of that. I didn't put the butter mayo on that. This is like my equivalent of steak and butter girl. You know how she eats the butter sticks, which I love. Don't mind me. That was just my Etsy shop. I feel like her with my version of butter sticks. Anyway, and so I was feeling like I didn't even think about food, to be honest. I didn't even think about food. I just was busy doing stuff, getting ready, planning my packing list, all the things. But then I wanted to make a flatbread because it's just good to have. It's another texture for me because I wasn't really feeling like eating meat or anything. Like one good steak a day generally is enough red meat for me. And then I will have something else that's perhaps lighter. That's what I've been doing maybe in the last 6 months. Do you know, I worked out, I think I have been experimenting with carnivore for 4 years. I actually didn't think it was that long, but it is. I remember Laura Spath had just started her channel, and I knew about carnivore before that. So I was trying to think when I first heard about carnivore, it was from a young lady who'd lost a lot of weight on Instagram, and the photos, I just can't remember her handle. I wish I could. I would love to see what she's doing now because it would have been at least 5 years ago. She lost a massive amount of weight doing keto, and then she started talking about carnivore. So I was following her keto journey, and then she would show her skin. Oh, poor thing, all the excess skin. And so I wish I knew her name. Mum? No. Anyway, but back then I thought, what is she doing? What is carnivore? I remember thinking that must have been, I don't know, 2015, 2016. I don't know. That was, it feels like a long time ago. Anyway. And then I remember Laura Spath had just put up a post saying, all my friends said I should, make a YouTube channel and share my journey. And so that was the first post. So, and actually just looking yesterday, I think that was 5 years ago. So that was interesting. Anyway, I digress. Sorry. Story. I digress. So I made a flatbread. So 2 eggs, a half a cup of pork rinds, half a teaspoon of baking powder, some salt. Oh, and 2 tablespoons of tallow, because I doubled the recipe, so it's 2, because normally it's 1. I use my mini chopper, my KitchenAid mini chopper. Oh, that's so good. Making mayonnaise, it makes everything so much easier. And then I cooked in the Ninja air fryer again. So easy, 6 minutes, 5, and then flip it for the last one. So I made me one, and then I made the husband one. He loves it, absolutely loves it. And his was gone like that. I cut about nearly a half off mine and kept it for today. And I had it with some of my butter mayo on it. That was delicious. And then I thought, I sort of felt, should I have something to eat? I knew that my goal last night was to not eat after 8 o'clock to see if I could do it. And I did achieve it. Good on you, Martine. Well done, Martine. But so I thought at about 6:30, whenever it was, I thought I better eat something, because then otherwise I'm going to be starving and I won't be able to succeed at that goal. So I got out of the freezer. I had done some prep. I've got lots of things prepped in the freezer. So one of them is my chicken and bacon balls, and there was a couple of niblets in there. So like one wing has 3 joints. There was 2 of those joints. So it was equivalent to 2/3 of a wing was in there. And I had 1 of those. So I had 1/3 of a wing. I just wasn't feeling hungry. So anyway, I heated that up, put it in the air fryer, made it all beautiful. And I just, I didn't end up having much. I had 3 of those chicken balls. Gave the rest to Paul, my husband, and with the other wing niblet, the other niblet. And I put butter mayo on. I cut the chicken balls in half and just had them with butter mayo spread on them. So that was really good for me. So I think that extra fat yesterday, and I did have quite a bit of it. Over the last 2 days, I've had quite a bit of extra fat. I feel like I'm catching up, but I'm not feeling hungry. And the secret for me is when I'm not thinking about food. Yes. This is one of the signs that you're having enough fat, is that you're not thinking about food all the time. Well, at least it is for me anyway, and I do think we're all pretty similar. So that was really cool. So that was what I had, and I had Bubbly, the sparkling mineral water. Had a couple of those as well. Let me just go back. And so check-ins for cravings. I don't remember any. Another win for the fat. Emotional grind. Don't remember having, nope. Nothing really emotional. Toilet slowed right down. Yesterday didn't have any loosey-goosey, but it's starting today. Heartburn, yes, I did have a bit late last night at about 10:30, 11, just a little bit. So this is interesting. I'm just observing at this point. Didn't have any tummy cramps yesterday or anything. Digestive, yes. Back pain, yes. Knee pain. Difficult to walk, a little bit difficult to walk. My knees are pretty sore at the moment. And so I did not achieve my short walk. Did I achieve that? No, I did not. That's sad. I feel sad about that. Oh, well. Okay. All right. Well, that is day 8 in the books. You know what? I got up to 1.6 on the ketone register yesterday. My SiBio on my back. Oh my gosh. Actually, I took a snapshot. I'll pop it in here. 1.6. I'm like, well done, Martine. Well done. That was awesome. And my daughter got 1.3 on her keto blood monitor. Blood monitor? So we're both very happy about that. That's awesome. All right, I will see you tomorrow. Please drop a like, say hi, hello. Yeah, I'd love to chat. All right, bye.